Here's one from the Am I the Asshole subreddit from Feeling Highway 6704. Mother in law has no stable place to go, and my wife says it's my fault. Throwaway account. I'm so pissed. I don't know how, but I've become the bad guy in a situation that's dragged on for about a year. Wife and I recently pivoted into new careers, and we've been trying to make this big leap, switching careers, work while making sure to spend time with each other, our child, all while upskilling. I recently passed a certification exam that I've put off this whole year because I've been trying to get my bearings working full time in my new field while still finding time to study. The excitement from me passing my exam has been short lived though. My wife just got another call slash text from her mother about a falling out between my sister in law and my mother in law. This has been going on for a year where my mother in law apparently has no place to stay. I've read a plethora of subreddit posts about how inviting people to stay at your home usually turns out to be a bad deal. Even with this knowledge, my wife and I agreed we would let my mother in law stay at our place apartment. The deal was she would stay for a month just so she could pass her nursing exams and finish nursing school. A month passed. We endured all the small and big inconveniences and aggravations that come with someone staying in a household that isn't their normal residence and all their habits that come with it. Closer to the end of the month, I pressed my wife about us being strict about how long the arrangement would last and offered alternatives for a transition for my mother in law. We set her up in an efficiency that a close friend of ours rents out. This arrangement went well for about a month. Mother in law complained about how the efficiency wasn't up to her standards. By the way, we paid for that month, not mother in law. Mid-month, the lease agreement was a month to month basis, and mother in law reached out to our friend renting it out, and she said that she'd no longer be staying there. So what's next? We speak with mother in law's sister to arrange for her to go live with her sister. That only lasts for about 2 months. Mother in law's sister lives alone in her one bedroom, one bathroom apartment with her autistic son. Mother in law reports to my wife and I that the son would hit and bite her and throw her things without the mother or mother in law's sister stepping in to mediate. Next place mother in law goes to is sister in law's house. Here goes the full circle brain fuck that has me upset and frustrated. My sister in law didn't get considered as an option earlier because at the top of the year, she told the whole family that she was moving to another state. It recently becomes knowledge to me that that was not the case via casual conversation with my wife. She tends to be a crap communicator, but she is strong in a lot of other areas, so I tend to overlook it. Through this, it has become a string of patterns of poor communication in reference to this whole situation regarding my mother-in-law that I just can't let go. Full circle forward to today. Sister-in-law and mother-in-law have been apparently living together for the past month. Some argument took place and my sister-in-law kicked out my mother-in-law. My wife tells me about it as I get back from my exam, and she tells me that the only option left is for my mother-in-law to stay at our place until she can figure stuff out, or she will be forced to live in her car. Here's my question. This has been months and months. So there was a month at the sister-in-law's, then she went to a month at your house, a month at the friend's sublet, 2 months at her sister. So in 6 months, she hasn't gotten her shit figured out. She's not going to figure it out now. She's already figured out her steps. I'm just going to hopscotch from one place to the next. I tell my wife that I disagree that this is the only option. We are talking about adults here and that this has gone too far for too long, and there needs to be a sit down with everyone involved to arrange a more stable solution that works best for everyone. My wife insists this won't work because basically everyone is stuck in their ways. To be honest, I'm not okay with my mother-in-law living with us again. Why? My reasons to my wife why our place cannot be an option again are as follows, to name a few. No definite date for mother-in-law to move out. We live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment and we have a toddler. Master bedroom, ours. Second bedroom, toddlers, our child's. 3, when my mother-in-law does come over to visit, it's constant overstepping, especially in regards to our child. 4, there's a constant nose sniffing noise she does that lasts forever. I kid you not, it's nonstop AM, PM, like 3 a.m. in the morning, sniffling with no end in sight. 5, anytime she did stay at our place, lights get left on and she can only sleep at night to white noise that was one of those multi-hour YouTube videos. I'd wake up at 4 a.m. to pee and see the TV still on after asking around 11 p.m. if she'd like me to turn off the TV for her. Her reply was, "Don't worry about it, I'll turn it off." But she never does. She is a talker about anything and everything. Random stuff. You could be walking by and passing, and now you're in a combo you didn't even know you were in. Need to take the dog out? Oh yeah, we have a dog too. Nope, you got to figure out a way to exit the combo without being rude. Now, if you think this isn't a big deal, my response is that it is. So much so that when we invite my mother-in-law over, my wife is rarely even present due to the constant talking my mother-in-law does, that I often find myself alone with her listening to a rant about a moment before there were other people in the room, but when I look around, they've all vanished somewhere, leaving just myself. And finally, whenever this topic arises, my wife and I don't see eye to eye about what should be done, and we end up arguing with each other for hours. So much so, our toddler gets tired of waiting on us to stop and finds ways to get our attention. To sum things up, my wife gave me the ultimatum that my mother-in-law will have to move in because there is no other option. And if I don't agree, she will use her portion of rent to find another place next month so that her mother won't be homeless. I assume she would be taking the kid too. I said to myself, this is the dumbest idea ever. My wife is so distraught over the whole ordeal that she's willing to throw a relationship of over 12 years down the drain. I'm dumbfounded by the lengths at which my wife is willing to go to exposing our household to fall apart. Am I the asshole? Not to mention, we've been going through couples therapy this year and our relationship has improved noticeably, yet this is what I'm dealing with when I was coming home to celebrate my win. Okay, there is an edit and an update. Those come in the next video.